Okay, going through this measurement quiz then. The first one, we've got a thermometer, and we want to read the temperature on the thermometer, and we want to give our answer to the nearest marked number. Okay, so looking at this one here, it's sitting at exactly 27 degrees, but we want it to the nearest marked number, so I'm going to write it in as 30 degrees, so it's closer to the 30 degrees. And do 30 space and then degrees. Okay, looking at the next one, I want to know, is this temperature shown on this thermometer more than 35? So if that's true, if that's a yes for that one, I'm going to say true. If it's false, I'm going to say no. So there is 35 there, that's slightly longer line. So it's slightly above that 35, so it is more than 35. So I'm going to select true. Number 3, the correct measurement of that line to the nearest centimetre, we're just reading off the line. Okay, don't complicate things because you've got different options there. It is just whatever number that is closest to. So that's closest to 8. So we're selecting 8. Same with this one, exact same idea. We're looking for which one it's closest to. It's closest to the 5. So we're selecting 5. Comparing the measurements for these two lines then, are any of them more than 10 centimetres? 10 centimetres is here, so neither of them are more than 10 centimetres, so that would be false. We've got a bag of sugar sitting on the scales here for number 6. We want to read the weight and write down the weight to the nearest marked number, including the units. It tells me on the scale here that this is in kilograms. I know it's between the 1 and the 2. Now, a lot of people gave me a nice accurate answer of 1.75 kilos, but it wants it to the nearest marked number. We just want 2 kilos for that one. Okay, number 7. This time we've got a cupcake and a set of scales. And again, we want to write down the weight to the nearest marked number. A bit trickier to read this one because it's right underneath the arrow. But if you look at the rest, you've got 100, and then you've got this one that we can't quite read, 300, 400. So this one here would be 200. And this time my units are grams. 200, need a space, and then grams. And Moodle's really awkward because if you don't put the space in, it will mark it wrong. If that happens in your final assessment, I can override it because it is just a spade, it's not a space, if I can speak properly, so it's not that important. But if you can try and remember and just put that space in like it's asking you to. Okay. Number 8, which item here is heavier? Okay, so the sugar is being weighed in kilograms. Now 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. Okay, so to get that weight on this scale, it would be right the way around to the end of the scale. So what's your units with this one? So the sugar is definitely heavier. So although the cupcake's a bigger number, it's in grams, the sugar's in kilograms, so the sugar is heavier. Okay, number 9 is the combined weight of the sugar and cupcake more than 2,500 grams. Now the sugar here is 1,750 grams. Cupcake's less than 200, so that's going to be less than 2,000 grams. So that is definitely false. Looking at number 10, we've got a measuring jug that's filled up with milk, and I want it to the nearest marked number. Okay, so again, a lot of people have given me a really accurate answer for this. I don't want the accurate answer for this one, it's asking for it to the nearest marked number. So instead of the 400 that a lot of people gave me, we just want it as the 500 millilitres. Last one then. Is there enough milk to make a recipe requiring 300 mils? 300 mils is down here. So yep, we definitely have enough. So that would be true for yes. Okay.